Good day to you guys. My name is Eric, or Aviator. Welcome to another episode of Relevant, the Aviator Games Show. This episode is a very, very special one with a very great guest, BRKS EDU, but I'm going to do a quick intro first and let you guys know who won last week's phenomenal prizes from SteelSeries and Squid Grip. The first winner is going to be for the SteelSeries Sensei MLG Series mouse. That's going to be going to Jake Reitzel, another YouTube commentator as well. Great content, and I'm really stoked that he'll be getting this awesome mouse. Next up, it's going to be going to Spider1234X. This is the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gaming mousepad from SteelSeries. This thing is absolutely awesome. It's their QCK, and I'm quite jealous of that. Last but not least is going to be going to Penguin something or other. I got to find his name because I just forgot it. Goes by Pingo, and he's got a Squid Grip coming to him. This PS3 or the Xbox, depending on his choice. Now, every week we'll be giving away lots of cool prizes, but for now, I want to let you guys get into the news, and I hope that you enjoy it. Have a great day. Bye-bye. What is going on, guys? My name is Eric, or Aviator, and today I'm bringing you episode number 2 of Relevant, the Aviator Games Show. I'm joined by Eduardo, or BRKS EDU. Eduardo, how you doing, man?
I'm pretty good, and you?
Now, you are one of the world's biggest Brazilian/Portuguese-speaking commentators out there, and I still don't know how to say your name. You know, you and I hang out a lot, but like, obviously Eduardo is easy to say, but how do you say BRKS EDU?
Well, in Portuguese I say BRKS, which stands for BRKS. Again, it is something that relates to Brazil, or being Brazilian. And EDU is, my name is Eduardo, and then we have EDU as Ed or Eddie. It's the way we say my name in Portuguese in the short version.
Well, I'm just gonna say this really quick. There's no way in heck, I mean, I speak a little bit of Portuguese, but there's no way in heck that this American boy could ever repeat what you just said for BRKS. Could you say that again for me?
Sure. BRKS.
BRKS. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. That's pretty good,
but
man.
you've almost got it.
Well, this show is a little bit different. Those people who haven't seen this yet, basically what we do is we tear down a few stories in the gaming world, and we have a little conversation back and forth. Plus, at the end of the show, we highlight 3 little-known channels that are worth checking out. And last but not least, we give away a whole bunch of really cool swag from our sponsors, SteelSeries and Squid Grip. This week's news is actually pretty exciting. I gotta say, this is all because of Eduardo. He brought me this story and made me watch this trailer, and it threw this huge little spin back to my childhood, and I've got to let him introduce it.
Well, we have a huge game coming out.
Bigger than Black Ops 2, man.
Exactly. It is Street Fighter versus Mega Man. So this is a game that is Mega Man style, but you play against Street Fighter characters. So yeah, we'll have Ryu as a boss, for example. It's so nice.
You know, it really is a throwback to childhood. It's a side-scrolling game, and obviously a lot of people today will go, oh, that's so old school. But let me tell you guys what, if you've never played an old school side-scroller like this, you're really missing out. Like, my favorite game growing up was Duke Nukem. Like, these side-scrollers are so much fun. They're infinitely challenging. They look simple, but they're so dadgum tough. I'm excited for it.
And it is a Mega Man style game, like the old ones, like Mega Man 1, 2, 3, but against Street Fighter characters. I'm so excited about it.
All the information on it is in the description below, so definitely check that out, guys. It's going to be a hoot, I think. And Eduardo, you and I might have to get some gameplay on that. I don't think they're going to have multiplayer, but I wish they did, because I'd love to pwn Mega Man.
I'm going to play it so hard.
Oh, man. Well, jumping into the next topic then to keep things moving on, we got to talk a little bit about the IGAs and the VGAs taking place this past week. They gave away a lot of prizes. And did you happen to catch any of those live?
I didn't, because actually I don't really give a damn about those. Of course, I like to know who gets the awards. But I play games for fun, and I think some people, they give too much attention for grading systems, for marks, you know, instead of giving attention to having fun in the game. So I just pick a game and play it. Seriously.
I can agree with that, but I'm always intrigued because my thing is I don't really have that much time to play because between YouTube and my family and my flying and everything else, life is pretty hectic, and I basically only play Call of Duties and Need for Speed. So I'm trying to open my horizons to new games, right, and try to give some breadth. So it's kind of neat to see games like Walking Dead come out on top on both sides. You know, it won Game of the Year for the VGAs, and it won honorable mention or something for the IGAs, and you know, for a game like that, this more cartoonish style, it's, you know, I love the show Walking Dead, but I never would have thought that a video game would be entertaining to play, particularly one that's kind of a storyline style. I would think it would be kind of a cheesy ripoff. And the fact that it's getting that high of marks, I don't. Have you played that game yet?
I did a little. I like it, and it's interesting because it's a very simple game, and it's not a game in which the developers had to spend a lot of money on it. Like, it's a simple game, but I like it. It's fun.
Well, my thing is, especially if they're giving something that's that simple an award that prestigious up against games that are coming from huge franchises like Halo and Call of Duty, it really blows my mind. I mean, we saw some amazing games come out this year, and to have a very simple downloadable game take Game of the Year at what is presumptuously the greatest video game award ceremony. I don't know. It's an exciting thing for me to see because it kind of opens the door for smaller studios around the world to start really pushing their content to the next level.
And which one was your favorite game of the year?
Oh gosh. You know, this is kind of sad to say, but I think my favorite game of the year is the old school Need for Speed Most Wanted, because the new Need for Speed Most Wanted came out and it made me pull the old one out. And the old Need for Speed Most Wanted is just the best freaking game ever. I know that's kind of cheating based upon what you asked, but I think it's such a good game. What was yours?
I think probably Far Cry 3.
Man, see, I gotta play that because apparently, and you sent me a Skype last week. You said, Eric, I'm playing Far Cry 3, and it makes me think that I'm playing a game where it's your character. And so if there's a game that does all the cool things I get to do, I want to do that. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Have you ever seen a movie by Leonardo DiCaprio in which he goes to an island? I don't know the name of the movie in English, but he goes to this desert island. He lives with a bunch of people there. It's like a tropical island paradise. Have you ever seen it?
No, I'm actually looking right now. Okay. Shutter Island? No.
I'm
looking on IMDb as we speak.
Yeah, it's a nice movie, and the game Far Cry 3 also reminds me of that movie.
It's the beach. That's the one. Solitary beach paradise, a tropical bliss. Excited and intrigued, he sets out to find it. Dun dun dun. That was before he got good at acting, though. So I don't know if I can handle watching that. I feel like there was that moment where he went from being the world's worst actor to being one of the best, and it was like this pivotal moment between Man in the Iron Mask and The Aviator, Blood Diamond, Gangs of New York. You know, Gangs of New York, he still wasn't that great.
But it is a good movie. You will like it, so that's a recommendation. And you're going to like Far Cry 3 as well, for sure.
All right, well, I'll have to pick that up for sure. Next up, though, I do want to talk to you a little bit about something I know is near and dear to your heart and could not be further from mine. I need you to convince me why the Wii U is so dadgum good.
Well, do you like Nintendo games?
I like old school Nintendo games. Like, my favorite game of all time, the game I've enjoyed more happy hours on, is the original Mario Kart. The ice level battle mode, oh my gosh. That's like happiness personified right there.
Well, nowadays if you buy a Nintendo console, you're buying it for Nintendo games. So it has a very nice, solid Mario game already, which is New Super Mario Bros. U. I like it so far. I think it is probably the best side-scrolling Mario ever. Seriously.
Really? Okay.
The graphics are so beautiful. Because it's in full HD. And it's Mario, so it's nice.
That kind of defeats the purpose, though, doesn't it? Like, I'm still not convinced. I feel like there's a certain time and place where, like, games like, we were talking about Mega Man. Mega Man is still the old school 8-bit style graphics. And there's something about that just, there's this redeeming quality. It kind of makes up for any issues in the gameplay because it's lovable. It's like Minecraft. There's so many things in Minecraft that aren't perfect, but because it's 8-bit, it's still lovable.
But Mario U is gorgeous. It looks great. And also you're buying for a future Zelda, the 3D Mario, which is coming out who knows when. I think it's a console for Nintendo games. Metroid, maybe a Punch-Out. I don't know. It is a nice platform. Like,
what do you think of the actual controller? I mean, obviously with a big screen on there, is it still fairly comfortable? Does it get heavy?
Yeah, it is not heavy. It is very comfortable. It's easy to use. It is a very good addition to the console.
Well, Nintendo should call you up and have you on as their new spokesperson, because it actually sounds decent now.
but for example, Zombie U, it is not an amazing, a great game, but it's fun. It uses properly the new controller, the gamepad. I don't know. It's a nice new platform. It is not for a hardcore gamer, but it's for Nintendo fans.
One of the things that kind of interested me about it is they have apparently integrated Google Maps with like full side scrolling, like you can actually hold it up and have like the alternate reality look, and all. That kind of intrigues me about it, because I'd like to see the kind of people who take their Wii U controller out when they're driving around or they're lost. It seems like an interesting choice, but it does sound kind of cool.
But is it available already?
I'm not sure. I saw a news article about it, and I was like, that sounds like, the kind of people who get lost often with their Wii U controller in the car would be the kind of people I'd like to be friends with, I think.
I will take a look. I'm not sure if it's available already, but it's quite fun.
Well, leave your iPhone behind, take your Google Maps enabled Wii U controller out, and we'll see what happens. So
yeah, but I don't think it's available.
Oh, well, last topic of the day. I've got to get your thoughts on this, man. I want to know, what TV show or movie do you recommend for your gaming brethren to watch? I know you guys, you're an entertainment fan. What is it you'd recommend most right now that you've been enjoying that other people might not have seen yet?
Well, right now I'm watching Dragon Ball Z again. I think most people have watched it already. There's a TV series from the 80s that I really like, which is called Twin Peaks.
Oh yeah, Twin Peaks, of course.
It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I've heard that's really good. I've never actually seen it, but I've heard it's really, really good.
And it's like 30 episodes long. It's not a long series.
Well, there you go, guys. Watch Twin Peaks or rewatch Dragon Ball Z. Your choice. I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. I'm like the world's worst geek. I know.
I love it.
Well, with that, we're going to jump into the recommended channels, and then after that, some giveaways. I got to decide what we're going to give away today. I think it's going to be a new SteelSeries headset and mouse, so it should be very, very good stuff. And with that, I will let you go. Eduardo, thank you so much for being on, man. Feel free to tout your channel. Guys, check out Eduardo. And, Eduardo, say something in Portuguese for your fans.
Muito obrigado a cada de vocês que assistiu a esse vídeo. Muito obrigado mesmo. So I just said that thanks a lot for everyone who watched it. And concerning my channel, what I would say for your audience is that don't waste your time checking my commentaries. But
no, man, they're fun to watch. It's always neat to hear different languages. I don't know. I enjoy Portuguese.
You know what? They can take a look at my drumming covers.
Yes.
Those are nice.
Dude, those are ridiculous, too. You're actually darn talented. I'm impressed. I really am.
Thank you.
All right. Well, hey, we'll talk to you soon, man. Have a good day.
Okay, you take care.
Alright guys, that's going to bring us to the next part of the show, where I get to promote 3 different channels that I think are absolutely awesome and you should definitely take some time to check out. First of which is a personal friend of mine, Darwin TV. You've probably heard of his channel before if you've been watching my videos for quite some time. He is a great commentator, interesting guy, and puts a ton of production value into his videos. Make sure you take some time to check out his commentaries, join in for a live stream every Friday night with him, and I promise he'll play with you. He loves playing with subscribers, etc. Always a good time. Next up is Sick Chick, or Michelle Webb, one of the few female commentators out there, and she is an absolutely beast gamer. I'm actually going to have some footage from her up soon. She was a former pro player for Team Fear. She's a Scuff ambassador, really quality gamer, really quality person. Enjoy hanging out with her. Make sure you check out her content as well. Next up, and this one I've been saving for last because I have to say, from a cinematic point of view, he is one of the best gaming content providers on YouTube today. Mr. Blackout 81 lives in California, but he's not from California, and the man is a genius at taking gameplay from Battlefield and Call of Duty and making it look like it came from a movie. Definitely worth your time to check out. He tells incredible stories with his filmmaking, and I'm honored to have played with him in the past. Make sure you check him out. I will look forward to seeing you guys all leave comments on these folks' channels saying you came from Aviator and from the relevant show. So, as always, guys, feel free to leave your comments below with who you'd like to see featured on this show. Next up, giveaways for the week. Alright guys, welcome back to my very favorite part of the show where I get to give you some super cool swag from our sponsors SteelSeries and Squid Grip. This week our first prize is going to be a pair of Squid Grips for either Xbox 360 or PS3 controllers. These things are flippin' awesome. Just started using them myself and I gotta say, they make a huge difference. They really do. It changes the way that the controller feels in your hands and I really do like them. Next up is from SteelSeries and is a Guild Wars 2 gaming headset. I gotta say, like, SteelSeries really stepping things up with this new series of headsets and controllers for mobile gaming, for music listening, etc. I love this thing. I really do. I've actually used one for a while, and I also used a whole bunch of them when I was out in California doing a project for them. So really cool stuff. I definitely am excited about giving this away. I wish I could keep it. It's got a cool jack on the other side. So you've got one side that has input, the other side has output. So you can actually daisy chain your headsets together, which I think is super rad if you're like wanting to watch a movie with a friend, etc. So that's it for me, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. To win these prizes, all you have to do is leave a comment down below and make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Once you left the comment, I will use random.org to pull up whoever won in the order of comments. So I very much look forward to sharing these with you guys soon, and I shall talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. I almost forgot. I also do a lot of giveaways on my Twitter, so if you guys have not followed me on Twitter yet, please do so. It's Eric, aka Aviator. Well worth your time because I am doing lots and lots of giveaways there. This last week alone, we did a Squid Grip. We're doing another SteelSeries product, lots and lots of cool stuff, as well as Xbox 360 cards and shenanigans like that. So make sure you guys subscribe to me or follow me over there, and I'll talk to you all soon. So long.